Hi everyone, I'm Trudy from One Grounded Angel, and this is your weekly angel card reading for the 18th of April through to the 22nd, 2016. Now, I just recorded this video and did a very stupid thing. I had the sound tuned down, so I'm now re-recording it. So what I'm going to do is read you the cards that came through. I'm not going to reshuffle them. Normally I love shuffling in front of you guys so you can see how interesting it is that the cards come up and the patterns that form. So I do like to do it live, but unfortunately due to technical difficulties slash my stupid mistake, that's not going to work out this time. So let me tell you what came up. This is Monday, this is the 18th, open your heart. So we had this theme of romance coming through for 2-3 weeks now, and it's still here to remind us about opening our hearts and bringing in some passion. So they're saying that a lot of you are feeling a little bit stagnant and a little bit like your life's a bit humdrum and really wanting to spark it up. So the key to doing that is looking for what you are passionate about. Bring in some passion into your life, maybe an activity, maybe booking a holiday, I don't know, something that's really going to ignite you, because particularly here in the Southern Hemisphere, we're heading into winter. There's kind of a tendency for us to become a little bit despondent about that and think, oh, it's boring, it's cold. That's really limiting kind of belief to come from, because there are always opportunities to have an exciting and fun life, and it's really important that we do that. So look for things that make you passionate today and for the next little while as well. It's a good time to embark on a new project, and also continue to bring forth passion into your relationship if that's still an issue for you in terms of some stagnancy in your relationship. So remembering, of course, and I know I've said this multiple times, but it's the relationship with ourselves that is what is the foundation for us to build solid and healthy and thriving relationships with other people. So we need to keep working on that and making sure that we are doing things that we are passionate about. It's a really good place to start, as well as some self-care and looking after ourselves. So that's Monday, and then we've got Tuesday here, be willing to forgive. So holding on to grudges and resentments is something that we all do. They have indicated to me that this is about something that goes back a long way, that is playing out again in your life now, maybe because you're mirroring the behavior, or the person that upset you is doing it again, or someone else is doing that same thing, but they are saying this is very much old stuff and you need to let it go. So when we forgive someone, we don't have to have a conversation with them, and we don't have to tell them what they did was okay. It is probably very much not okay what happened, and that is why you're holding on to the resentment with good reason. But here's the thing, when you hold on to it, you don't have peace, and it cripples you. You make bad choices, and sometimes you continue repeating what happened because you're just so fixated on it. It's that law of attraction stuff. So there's a saying, remaining angry, I might be misquoting this, remaining angry is like swallowing poison and expecting the other person to die. It just doesn't work. They are not hurt, they're not being punished by you continuing to be angry at them. It's only hurting yourself. So it is time to let that go. As I said, you don't have to talk to them about it. You just have to resolve in your mind that you're going to move on from this. Even though it is not a great thing that happened and you're not happy about it, you're just going to choose peace instead, because you deserve it. You deserve to have peace in your life, and you will find that's an incredibly healing thing to do for yourself. There are some forgiveness meditations on YouTube if you're struggling with that. Particularly if it's old, there might be something that you really have difficulty in letting go of. So this was Wednesday. Yep, got the order right. Fertility. Now, I know most of you are thinking parenting with this, but it's really about the sort of emotional baby, if I can call it that, the thing that you want to bring to life. So the new project, the new thing that you've been looking at. A lot of you, this is going to be a new job or a new step up in responsibility within your existing job. And for some of you also, it's a new you, a new side of you that you haven't really explored or brought to light yet, but you really want to, and have been delaying for some time out of fear, which is normal, and that's, the human condition. This is the time. The energy is supporting us to make new changes, It's a new season. This is a really good time to embark on those new projects and get started. You might be daunted by the sight. If it's something really huge, you might be quite daunted by that, but don't be. Just look at taking one step at a time and moving forward. Even when you don't feel like you're making progress, if you're moving forward, you're heading in the right direction. So it might not be in ways that you can see just yet, but you are, and it's important to stay committed to that. So fertility, what can you give birth to that you want to and you are ready for, and you're sick of making excuses about? It's time. So Thursday, didn't mean to sound harsh there. I make excuses of things too. I was reading and talking to angels for years before I decided to do that publicly, because I had so many fears about what people would think, and whether I'd be isolated from my friends and family and things like that. And it just got to a point where I was just tired of making excuses, and I had to do it because it's my life purpose. It's what I'm here to do. So looking here to Thursday, this is about compassion. If you're in a dispute with someone, and it might be that old stuff that came through on Tuesday about that you need to forgive, and it might be something new that's coming forward. The key is compassion and seeing the other person's point of view. Doesn't mean you have to like the other person's point of view, but if you can understand where they're coming from, it's going to help you kind of diffuse that tension that you're holding on to. You know what it's like. If someone annoys you or makes you angry, and it feels like everything is conspiring against you after that. Everything annoys you. Then you get stuck in traffic and all these things go wrong. So we don't want to get into that kind of negative thought spiral, because then you end up having a really crappy day, which may still happen, but it's important that you don't manufacture a bad day, if you know what I'm saying. So if you can hold people in a space of being exactly where they are, with the lessons that they have learned. So Louise Hay says everybody is doing the best that they can with the information and knowledge that they have. So if you can allow them to do that and to say, they're annoying me, but I'm not going to take it on board, you'll be in a really good position then, and it will help you from really going into that really dark kind of angry place of intense irritation, which is really unpleasant. So yeah, really important to have compassion for other people. And Friday, one of my favourite cards. I actually don't really need to explain this. You can probably get it from looking at it. This is a beautiful, evocative picture. She's on the edge and she is about to literally take a leap of faith. So that's going to mean a whole lot of different things to you. Whatever you're embarking on that you're scared of, the angels are really encouraging you to take that leap of faith. And they're holding you. They're supporting you to do that. Even if it doesn't pan out exactly as you had hoped, it's not a mistake. You can't make mistakes in a spiritual sense, because everything you do is for your greater good, because you will learn lessons. So it's really important to know that you can't get it wrong. It might not work out how you wanted, but you will get something from it that you probably didn't expect. So because we can only ever see a small amount of the picture, remember, the angels in the universe can see the whole thing, and everything's going to be okay. And that's why we keep getting these messages about you're being watched over, you're being looked after, everything's okay, because we really need that reassurance, because we are panicking, because we can only see so much, or so many limitations. We can only see a small fraction of the picture, and we see the limitations, but the universe does not. It sees the whole picture. So it's really encouraging us to take that leap of faith and trust that things are going to work out. So there's some really great, inspiring stuff this week for those people who want to embark on new things and who are ready to grow, which is what we're all here to do, remember, to grow and learn. Passion is important. So that could be tied to the project that you're working on. What are you passionate about? Because if you don't indulge your passions, you really do become quite stagnant, and we lose our zest for life, which is not good. We're here to have fun as well as learn and grow. So this life offers us a lot of opportunities. We've also got forgiveness coming through and compassion, but mostly it's about that faith that's really strong, trusting. So this is looking like a really great week. I know I say that every week, but there's always things that get me really excited when I see the cards and what's ahead. There's so many opportunities that come up for us as an opportunity to grow, but also just to keep learning. And so if you want more information, please hit me up. One Grounded Angel is my Facebook group, or you can subscribe, or on YouTube. At One Grounded Angel is my Instagram account. I'm really happy to take your questions and your queries. I do charge for full readings, obviously, because that's part of my what I'm here to do. But also, I'm also here to help people really find their own way. So I am happy to give information on that level. But if you want something really intensive that's going to set you up, you need to book an appointment with me, because that can be time consuming but incredibly helpful. I just get the most amazing feedback from my readings because they give so much clarity to people. So that's enough for this week. I've talked long enough, and hopefully the sound works this time. If you're watching this, it's all been great, and I will chat to you guys next weekend. Have a really awesome week, guys.